We don't have any viewers right here. There's your camera. All right, no viewers yet. They'll stream in as we go along.
Okay, Resident Evil 7.
Yeah. Do you know anything about it?
Is this the most recent game?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 7 games.
Right.
Okay.
There's an eighth one that's been announced.
Now, I don't know anything about the game, like this particular game, but I'll just drop my knowledge on what I know about the Resident Evil franchise.
Okay.
Okay. Bear with me with names and pronunciations. Alright, so there's stars, and it's like the, the military group that runs the Umbrella Corporation or does the errands of the Umbrella organization.
No.
Or is it the opposite?
Opposite. Stars is a police force.
Stars is what?
Police force. They're special. They're like SWAT.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're the military.
But they work for they're police officers.
Oh. What does STARS stand for?
Special Tactics and Rescue Services.
For Raccoon City.
For Raccoon City.
Specifically.
Yes.
An Umbrella Corporation is the global organization.
Yeah, the pharmaceutical company.
So I always thought they worked together.
No.
They're actually enemies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes they're spies within Stars, like Wesker, who's kind of big, who's their captain, who leads them into the mansion incident.
And he's the big guy that kind of runs things a little bit.
Yeah, so he's in charge
of the chemical stuff.
Well, he's one of the scientists, but he's like deep undercover. And then he goes rogue and becomes like a Matrix guy. He gets really dumb.
Matrix guy?
Like he wears a long black coat and wears sunglasses and does like cool Matrix moves. Yeah.
And then, so Umbrella like released this. What is it called?
Virus.
Thank you. I'm Lincoln. So it's a virus, and creates zombies and things that you have to fight. And Chris Redfield is a STARS member.
Yep.
And another STARS member is, I want to say it starts with an R.
No.
Maybe that's Redfield.
You liked her. She was in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
No, but I can't remember her name. So there's 2 guys and a girl that are like the protagonists. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, it's like so like Stars is comprised of like, it's a whole bunch of people. It's like 2 teams, Alpha and Bravo. The main group is Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine.
Jill Valentine.
That's who you're thinking of.
Yes.
And then there's a couple other guys. There's Barry Burton. You're thinking of Carlos.
No.
Leon.
Leon.
So Leon was a new police recruit. He was never a member of STARS. He was a rookie cop that showed up in Resident Evil 2. And the first day on the job, everything went to hell.
Okay.
And then he went on to work for the federal government, for the president directly, and he ended up over in Spain during the events of Resident Evil 4.
Okay, so he had his own game.
Yeah.
That was separately Chris.
Yes.
That's why I remember him.
Yeah.
And then Jill Valentine has always been kind of around, and she was also a STARS member.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So, alright, so that's, clearly my knowledge is limited. And I just know names here and there. I know Nemesis.
Yeah.
And he's in Resident Evil 2. 3. And he's just in that one game, though.
Yeah.
But he's such a big name and character, you think he's in more games.
He should be in more, but yeah.
I feel like he should be.
And he was created specifically to hunt down STARS members and eliminate them.
So he kind of reminds me of Pyramid Head.
A little bit.
Where he's such an iconic character and antagonist, but he really wasn't.
But he only shows up for like one game.
And
Really.
it was only in one game.
Yep. Exactly.
Which is kind of weird to me. Like they should have jumped on that.
Yeah, they're like poster children for the series because they're so big and memorable, but they're really not even in most of the games.
Yeah. I guess
It's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
It is strange. Okay, so tell me about this 7.
Okay, so 7. So the series notoriously went off the rails, and by 6 we had the virus turning people into giant bone dinosaurs, and in 5 we had Chris Redfield punching a boulder in a volcano, and we were supposed to take it seriously. it got weird.
That's awesome.
And Chris Redfield basically turned into like a big, like, muscle man. Like, he consistently got bulkier and bulkier as the games went on. And so Resident Evil 7 is kind of a reboot of sorts. It's kind of like, okay, let's settle down from going crazy. And they kind of got back, yeah,
horror.
you know, as realistic as you can get. Resident Evil 7 obviously can't help but be a Resident Evil game. And by the end of the game, it goes full Resident Evil and gets kind of dumb and silly. But, to its credit, it's really interesting for probably the first 2/3 of the game. So, what we're going to be playing tonight, we're not going to play the whole game, we're going to play the intro area.
Okay.
Kind of introduce you to this new game and kind of the new vibe and the new tone that it's setting.
Characters?
Yep, brand new characters.
So, no Chris.
Yep,
no
you don't got to worry
Jill,
about Chris.
No Leon.
No Leon. Don't got to worry about any of them. So you don't need to keep any names straight. These are all brand new characters,
Okay.
and it's in first person perspective. So it's like you're looking at the
I
eyes
don't
of the
see
character. You don't see your avatar.
myself.
You see their hands and their gun in front of them.
Okay.
So, all right.
I'm ready. You do Madhouse?
I've done it before.
Is it crazy?
It's really hard.
It'd probably drive me nuts.
Yeah, I've
trying to watch it. Like, come on, let's move on. Already.
exactly. You'd be frustrated.
Save that for your own.
Hey, baby. I
Crazy
just wanted to
nights.
send a quick hello, and I love you.
Oh, she's already in
Good
that.
news. I'm gonna be coming home soon. Yay! I cannot wait to be done with this babysitting job and come home to my loving husband. I miss you. Oh, I gotta get back to work. I love you, Ethan. I miss you so much. I'm sending tons of kisses.
I like that.
Bye, baby. Ethan. You were right. I did lie to you. I shouldn't have. All I can say is that if you get this, stay away.
Ominous.
Pretty ominous.
So I wonder what she was actually babysitting.
So what her real job was.
So I wondered why she's married. Why is she a nanny? So clearly that was not correct. That doesn't make sense.
Something weird's up.
Hello? Hey, it's
Like the body.
Ethan.
So this actually takes a lot of visual inspiration from True Detective
Yeah.
season 1.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I'm
for
good.
sure. Bayou
I'm good.
living. Marshland.
It's
So-
me.
I think you'll pick
She's
up on
not
that.
dead. She's alive. She's back.
They found her? How? What happened?
I don't know. Look, I don't know how, but she's back. She's back somehow. Maybe it's a prank.
Is it set in
She
a
wants me to come get
realistic?
her.
No, it's called Dolby, Louisiana.
Okay.
So
Dolby, Louisiana.
Okay.
there it is.
Dude, it's been 3 years.
I know, but what if it is her? I have to find out what happened.
I just find it interesting, like the details,
Oh yeah,
like the car, the wood paneling, seems realistic nowadays.
yeah.
Like everything. You can almost touch the old mother.
Yeah, it's like you can smell it almost. Like that car interior smell, you know?
This is the place.
This is where his wife was found.
He had got a message from her telling him to come to, that she was here in this area. Alright, so you find Mia. Nice big, right? Like Carcosa or whatever it's called. Pretty spooky.
guessing here in some past scenes.
Sewer Gators. Episode 17.
Ghost house.
Sneak into a Louisiana ghost house. Yeah. Nope. Just gone.
Oh.
Pleasant. Would you walk through there? Would you crawl under that? If you saw that, right?
But, would you?
Yeah.
If you were searching for me?
Yes.
It's
I ain't afraid. Let's be honest. I'd keep exploring even if I wasn't searching for you.
I would know. If it was searching for you and I knew for sure you were there, I would go. But you're pushing it for another reason.
Babe.
You know,
Let's see. She's down the front, right?
usually.
Can't tell.
I don't think she is. It's usually like a red dot.
Yeah.
Or where's it nothing?
Can't tell.
What kind of person is that?
Yeah, so see, here's the file. See, that's the message. Yeah, Dolly, Louisiana, Baker Farm, come get me.
Okay. I feel like we lived in a house like this.
Right? It was like the Paper Street house we lived in.
Almost.
So freaky.
So realistic. So the Paper Street house, for those who don't know,
Yeah.
is when we were early on in our marriage, we tried to find apartments that were just more for the stories than, you know, probably livable.
And we were broke college students.
Yes, but
We had
you
to
know,
take what we could get.
But we obviously
yes,
chose
we
one
chose
of the better
creepier-
stories
creepier things.
than, you know, a nicer house with a longer commute.
Yes.
So we had this one straight downtown Boise. It's totally been raised and gone now. that
Oh, yeah.
house. But it was so old, falling apart. The rooms were on the slanting down. They clearly added on to the main house. Peeling paint. Like the kitchen was a literal hallway that only one person could stand in at a time.
Yep.
We found some creepy things in the attic. We can talk about another time. But
It was just a creepy house. It had that gross basement. Remember the
Oh.
basement where like the
Yeah.
old furnace was?
yeah,
The-
and we thought for sure there were bodies there.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure. And it's just one of those houses that, probably not the best livable situation, but great stories came from that house.
Yes.
when you're young and in your 20s, where else do you want to live?
Exactly. Do what you do. And we don't regret it.
No. You had fun.
So what I love about this, especially this opening bit of this game, is how paranoid it makes you feel. Like I keep feeling like there's something behind me.
Well,
You know?
yeah, you kind of feel like
And it's
something
like-
should jump out at
Yeah,
you.
and like the perspective helps with that. And then there's just weird stuff
Yeah.
laying around. Like kind of rapey, right?
That's totally creepy. Anyway.
Oh look, there's a TV with the VCR.
I feel like this is a constant thing with Resident Evil.
So they actually update it, like, well, update it. So like the save system in this is, like an answering machine with like old cassette tapes.
Okay.
In the old games, it was typewriters that you would use to save your games. So it's new, it's different.
Guy, give me a break, Pete. Hey, I only work with professionals.
Oh,
Speaking of which,
Ghost Hunters.
Yep.
make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want to repeat of Amarillo. That was 2 fucking years ago. I don't do ADR.
I wonder what ADR is.
Is this new guy? I'm not feeling it. Again? Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change.
Oh, so there is one thing that this game does kind of weird.
We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro. Just like we always do.
Don't know if I can find it now.
Try to say the show's name this time, okay? No problem. Tonight on the sewer.
It doesn't matter. But there's a lockpick you can pick up in this segment,
Static.
and then you use it when you go in the house on one of the drawers, and then when you take control of Ethan again in the main game, that drawer is magically unlocked, even though it was locked before. So it's a little hokey like that sometimes. Kind of that, yeah, kind of the video game logic.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
You're just sort of like, play more in time, so
Yeah.
you're clearly breaking it.
It's locked.
Ghost
Like,
Hunters
yeah,
too.
like the only thing I can, like,
After you.
the only reason is because he's
So,
the host of the
Are we
show,
in hell this time?
and so they're making a show, but like,
What's the
Everything is
prep?
polo
Shitty house?
shirts.
yeah, it's like you're still going in a gross house.
Collar dress shirts, tie and suit jacket.
Fuck.
You just
I was an anchor, you know?
Yeah.
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor. What's that? Nothing.
It's totally unlikable.
What's the story,
Yes.
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
Andre? How long do you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. They were quiet, not backward.
So
A
nasty.
lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit. I know I should have worn my good shoes. Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots.
Yeah, so see this drawer here. If we had the lockpick, we could unlock it now, and then it would be unlocked in the game.
Andre? Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went? Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I worked with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
He's so douchey. Like how quickly he changes when he starts getting scared.
Oh yeah.
What a wiener.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Andre? Where the fuck is he? All right, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Again, would you crawl into the creepy crawl space?
No, because I don't think Andre traveled that far that quickly.
Yeah. And not only that, like, this is obviously a gameplay mechanic to show you where to go in the main game. But like, why did that guy just walk right over the fireplace and hit the lever?
Something was.
Yeah.
Saw something
You
that
first.
was.
You did a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder. So, you first.
It's a deep hole.
What do you see?
Yeah.
What is it?
Kind of tense, kind of creepy. But now we know where to go.
Yeah, that's what he saw. That
Right?
seems
Like,
a
it's a
very
little
small
silly.
virus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Damn it.
Like, if video games smelled, this place would reek. Right? If you could, like... Ugh. Pause it. Yeah. We don't have any viewers anyway.